It has been 522 days since we've been on a ship, but it is cruise day. We are now boarding and walking the gangway. Yeah. We probably were in the terminal for about 10 minutes.
It was really quick. Yeah.
We were the second boarding group. We did get on at midnight to reserve our time in boarding group, but here we are, finally. And we made it onto the boat. We are going to go to our muster station to learn how to put on a life vest. It was the best muster drill ever. It took probably 30 seconds to a minute. It's great. And of course you have to start off a cruise with a cruise drink here. So we are at the Frog Rum Bar here on the pool deck, getting a drink. We do have the Cheers package. You can purchase it in advance.
Save money.
Save money. We did have cruise credit though with all our canceled cruises. We purchased it here. I think it varies price, doesn't it?
Yeah,
it varies prices, so make sure you do watch out. It is burger time, lunchtime here. We went with Guy's Burgers. Now they are right now having a bacon shortage, so there is no bacon here at the toppings bar. But there's chili and the potato crisps because those are the best, and I love the onions. So once you are on board, you can log on to the Wi-Fi and look up all the itineraries for every day that you're on the cruise ship, what the food is. So one of our first things that we do is we always look at the food, look at the menus in the main dining room, and find if there's a menu that's not the best, and maybe book a specialty restaurant. So we are probably going to book the specialty restaurant tonight. And it's just a delicious burger over here. One of my favorite things about Carnival ships is their cakes and their desserts. It does change daily. I do love this funfetti cake.
Funfetti cheesecake.
Cheesecake. I love cheesecake. The s'more. This one's always weird to me, the elderflower, but it's so good. And I've never tried this custard cake. And then my mom's favorite German chocolate cake. One of my favorite things also when we board the cruise is to look at the other ships that are in port. We only have one today, and it is the gorgeous Disney Fantasy.
I like Dumbo on the back of the ship.
Dumbo on the back. Let's see if I could see him. Yeah, you could kind of make him out here. Yep.
He's the elephant.
He's the elephant, just in case you didn't know. We're currently playing pool, and I have only shot once and have not got one ball in, so you can totally tell I'm the suds and he is the stripes, as there's very few stripes already on the board. That was gonna be obvious how that ends right at the beginning. I could tell. We are exploring the ship, walking around, and who knew at the Ocean Plaza they have a salad bar. So this is a good place to come if you need inside and you're looking for a salad. He's very disappointed. His favorite game, last time we were on the ship, was tree rope. And now, there is no rope, and there's a table. You can barely see through the slats, but...
No, tree rope.
I might have been really poor at pool, but at the shufflepuck,
Yep.
it was 23-11. It was actually very difficult. It wasn't very smooth. You had to throw it hard.
I also like it has the bumpers because then you can play the angles. It makes it more difficult.
Yes. More difficult for you to win. We made our way back down to the Atrium here. We're at the Atrium bar drinking a fancy martini. What's the time check?
It is 1:13.
1:13 and we're on drink, I believe, 4? 4.
Look how pretty they are.
It is gorgeous. We're drinking Ultimate XO.
Yep.
The rooms are ready and they give you your key here now at the door. So you open up your key once you get here to get into the room. And we are in an interior cabin.
Giant mirror. Holy cow. Look at the size of that mirror.
It is a giant mirror. And of course, it is very small. I like interior cabins. A lot of people don't because you can't see. But I love that you have no idea what time it is.
No, not the shower curtain.
Yeah.
I hate the cruise ship shower curtain.
Because they stick to you. Yeah. But it's a pretty big room.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine. You don't spend a ton of time in the room.
No, and that...
man, the size of this mirror, holy cow. Wish the TV was as big as the mirror is.
Yeah, that TV is very small in comparison. When we came into the cabin, the TV wasn't working, so we went up to guest services. And walking back down, we met crew member, I guess they're called, crew members, Boyana.
Yeah, she overheard us. She's like, I can fix your TV.
Yeah, she overheard our problem, and she came right in and fixed it within 2 minutes. So now we have TV. Our first activity is the Welcome Aboard.
The Fun Aboard, Fun Ashore show.
Oh, I got it wrong.
Yeah, it's giveaways.
It's giveaway, so we're going.
And it is scented. You guys are great. Look, everybody, it is the lucky raffle box brought by our incredible Rado. Thank you, Rado. You're going to draw the first prize, all right? Get those tickets ready, folks, because we have bingo throughout your cruise. Now, we don't have a lot of sessions, so if you do like bingo, come along and give it a go. We have our first winner. Oh, the first number, I want to get excited if we're calling it, is a 2. That's everybody. 1, 3.
While we were walking to the show, we saw that Guy's Pick and Anchor was open. Now, it was not on the app, so we didn't think it was open. We walked by after the show, and it did close at 3. So it's 12 to 3, both on C Day and the day that you board. So be forewarned, if you do want to eat this, it does have very limited hours, and it was not on the app. We just got off the Sky Course, solely because he wanted to see what movie was playing on the Disney ship. Disney ships always play Disney movies. They're playing, I think, Toy Story 3. It was really hard to tell with the sun. But we got off the Sky Course, and remember, you do need closed-toed shoes to be able to do the Sky Course.
Any essential
if you're curious, they do the muster drill spiel, but and they do stop service at one point right before. We are now at the sail away party that happens. There may be. They have like the fun lips here. Welcome home, welcome back. We missed you signs. Yes, that's nice. I don't know if there's any characters because that's usually a big thing during the sail away, but the signs are really nice. And we are moving. We are completely sailing right here. They have, of course, the dance party right now going on. And off we go. We're on a 4-night. I don't think I've ever said. We're on a 4-night here. We're going to Nassau, Half Moon Cay, which is one of the private islands here, as well as a day at sea. Yep. So 4 nights here, and in the distance there's another ship. We don't know what ship it is, but this is a nice park. Normally there's a whole bunch of people standing right here, waving people. 7. Today there are these 7 folks right here, but normally there is a giant line, but being one of the only ships sailing out, there's not many people here.
2 years ago.
The Alchemy Bar is one of our favorite bars on a Carnival ship. You actually got the first drink once the Alchemy Bar opened. I was still finishing mine, but the Alchemy Bar, definitely highly recommend. It is dinner time here on day 1, and we decided to go with an upcharge restaurant. It is $15 per person to eat here at the Italian restaurant. So the bread is like really, really good.
And you love bread and you love cheese, so this is perfect for you.
This is a great appetizer. For the appetizers, I got this meatball. And look at this mozzarella cheese. That looks delicious. Over here you had
Antipasto and the arancini.
But look at this mozzarella ball. It looks delicious. His appetizer is amazing. It's arancini.
Yeah, which is like a fried rice ball with cheese. Every part of it's good. The sauce, the coating, the rice, the cheese. It is wonderful.
It is really, really good. We were talking, it's one of the best appetizers we've had on a cruise.
Yeah, top 5, top 10.
The sun is setting. I'm still eating my appetizer. But good news, you can ask for more bread. Because this bread, guys, it is delicious. It might be my favorite bread I've ever had on cruises. And that's saying a lot since we've been on over 30 cruises. It is delicious. If you are a cheese lover, this is a delicious chicken parmesan. Absolutely. The potatoes are decent. I haven't tried his. And then nochi?
Yeah.
That kind of looks a little weird nochi.
Yeah.
But the bread and the cheese. Delicious. This is probably my favorite drink on any Carnival ship. It is called the Deal Closer. They can get here at the Alchemy Bar. It is delicious. I'll probably have numerous of these during the cruise. It would be fun to count how many I have. But this is number one on day one, right after dinner.
Kissing is so weird.
We are now at the Welcome Aboard show. Usually it has a little bit of everything.
Give them a big round of applause, everybody. We're going to meet our fun squad right now.
Fun squad.
A little game.
And then
and
a
here
lot
they
of
are. Yes,
cruise
you go
director didn't
Sheree.
know
You
him.
go around.
We've never played Deal or No Deal on a cruise. I've seen it once on a cruise line. And here we have a card. I think it's $25 per card. And you can get selected. One contestant will go up on stage for a main prize. And then the audience plays for secondary prizes.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. There's a list of prizes that you could win. So Deal or No Deal. Here in night one. I really enjoyed the game. It's very different. They chose a number at the very bottom of the card. You got a number just like a raffle. And if your number is 12, you got to play Deal or No Deal with real money. Everyone else played with this card here. And if your number matched the number in the briefcase, so like if R8 matched $40, we would win a prize. And we won, I believe, 2 bingo packages.
Yeah, all right.
So yeah, I'll take it. It was definitely interesting, and
Fun.
it was
Yeah,
it was very fun. I think it's fun for the audience as well as the person that got chosen to go on stage. We are now in the piano bar here. We do have martinis right here. It's a showstopper. You can barely see that. I do like that they have their own menu here.
Day one.
Day one, you finished.
Yep.
15 drinks
It's
right
done by
here.
10:30.
10:30, 15.
How many more do you have?
I'm on 12 right here. We just got done with a comedy. They had 2 comedies in the main theater, about 15 minutes probably each for each comedian. Just to give you a sample of what they have. One comedian definitely better than the other, but now it's snack time over here. They have grilled ham and cheese, and they have meatball subs, which is delicious and great for evening snacks. And that will do it for day one. We are back here at the room eating our snacks. I really had a fun day at day one here back at the ship. It is great to be back. Yes, it's so much entertainment, so much fun, and someone finished their beverage plan package today. I did not. Good morning. It is day 2, and we are having breakfast burritos. It's my favorite breakfast here on the Carnival ship. You can choose your toppings and everything here. They have 2 different types of eggs. You can get ham, you can get sausage, you can get hash browns, and it is delicious. We're also, of course, drinking a mimosa in the morning. Port 1, we are here in Nassau, Bahamas, and look who we parked next to. It's the gorgeous, gorgeous ship of the Celebrity Edge. Definitely a ship I want to get on, but it's gorgeous. That's the thing with Nassau. You always do have usually another ship in port that you can usually look at and admire.
I really hope they have the magic carpet going sometime while we're here.
Yes, this magic carpet elevator down right over here.
A bar and a restaurant.
Yeah, it's a bar that moves up and down between the floors that looks out over the ocean. In this case, over the gateway. Here is Atlantis, probably the most famous place in Nassau, Bahamas. If you haven't been, it's a really cool place to check out. A lot of aquariums. It is a little bit costly.
A lot costly.
We have never done the water park. We have a video up on the channel that just goes through and walks through what you can see here at Atlantis. And they're doing construction here. I don't know what they're doing. It looks like they're extending the pier here. And you said you think Royal Caribbean bought this island?
Yeah, where like those beat up houses are. I believe Royal Caribbean has purchased all that, and they're going to turn it into some resort or something like, or a beach club for their cruise ships.
That's awesome. We are off the ship here in Nassau, and they are doing construction. They're redoing their port of entry here. You can kind of see some concept art right here of what it's going to be looking like, and through the fence over here you can barely see. But it looks like a giant process, and probably much needed.
Yeah. Nassau is one of the busiest cruise ports in the world, and it's far from one of the best, so this should really help.
Yes. Here is more concept art of what that terminal port is going to look like. Again,
Very modern.
Very, very modern. And
very sleek.
Yes. I think it will be a lot more efficient, because sometimes getting back on the ship when there was multiple ships in port wasn't the easiest process. And we are going to get some craft beer while connecting to Wi-Fi. Now, Wi-Fi on the ship does cost money, but if you come into port, places like this does have free Wi-Fi.
If you buy a beer.
If you buy a beer. One of the best things about getting off the ship in port is that you get the gorgeous full boat picture. And you could get pictures walking in between two ships. But it's definitely the picture that you want. We are now back on the ship. You're getting martinis. I got a Pomtini. You got a
Blue Moon Martini. So it's going to be vodka, blue curacao, and pineapple juice.
Excellent. They do have you scan QR codes now to get the menus. And we are sitting in the atrium over here, all the way up. It's very peaceful. And who doesn't love martinis? The lights on the atrium does change colors, and this blue really reminds me of Avatar and the Na'vi people, but it does change, I think, between a green and a yellow, I think. But this blue definitely gives me some Disney vibes. By one of the main dining rooms, they have books and games, and we came in here to play a game, but there's no games here. But I believe you are enjoying a good book.
Yes, Star Wars. I noticed they didn't have Guide to the Point by Andrew Hyde, so I figured like we'll have to buy a bunch of them on Amazon and just start leaving them on cruise ships and libraries.
Yeah, good idea, because that's better than some of these books. If you've been on Carnival ships before, you know if you're returning guests, you can get giant waters as well as a pen. They are no longer left in the stateroom. They just have the ones for purchase here in the stateroom. To get the free water, you do have to go to the bars. I'm not sure if it's all bars. We went to the Atrium bar to get our free water. And then the pen we have yet to get, but you pick that up at the Pixel. And then we do now have a magnet from NASA.
The traditional food of what country?
We are at General Knowledge Trivia here on the Magic here in Nassau, and we're not doing so good. I'm really sad I messed up J.K. Rowling's name. We just finished here at General Knowledge Trivia, and we got 9 right out of 20. And the interesting thing is right now they do have paper and pencils for you to use, but they do ask you to use your notes here. So we did use our phone.
Also, you got a Harry Potter question wrong. Defend yourself.
I know. I don't know. So we are going back to the same place that we ate for dinner, but for lunch, it is complimentary pasta bar for lunch. And this is the complimentary menu that they have. You get a pick of what you'd like, And the tables, of course, don't have the tablecloths here like they did last night for dinner. But this place is free for lunch. It does have limited hours of noon to 2. This is what the complimentary pasta looks like here. I got the butter sauce with Italian sausage and onions. And then he got the pasta, Alfredo, and chicken. How is it?
Very hot, but
It's
very good.
very hot, but very good. It's the very limited hours here. Again, it's only for lunch and about 12 to 2-ish. Since we got a half portion of the pasta, we decided to go with 1 taco each. They are kind of small. They also do have burritos here, just like the breakfast burrito.
The tortillas are made fresh, though. You can
Yes, they are freshly made at house. And then you can put whichever toppings you want. We just went with cheese. They have a whole bunch of other sauces and salsas.
It's really tasty.
We got chicken and pork. It's good.
Now, it is time for some outrageous laws trivia. Who's ready? Give me a yes, Ryan. Alright, the way it's going to work, we're going to have 20 questions about some outrageous laws. The little blurb advises, while many of these laws are no longer enforced, they were still written into existence at some point in time. So these may be things you've never heard of, maybe things relating to your state that you're from, or your country that you're from, but we will see how well you know the laws of the world. Is everyone ready?
So outrageous laws was way different than I thought. I thought it was
yeah.
reading a law and then guessing the state. But
We got 6.
No, we got 6. What
So
they
put us
did,
in 3rd place.
it was 3rd place. Yeah, way better than I thought. But what they did is they read part of a law and then we had to finish the law. So it was way different. I enjoyed it. I've never seen outrageous law on a cruise
that's
ship,
true.
so I enjoyed it. And we didn't do bad. Got 3rd place. You were really excited about this ham. It's maple glazed ham.
Yeah, and the
Ew.
pot roast looks good.
Yes, and I got jalapeno hush puppies. Don't know if I would like those. And then you're also very excited about the raspberry champagne cake. Now, I remember we've had this before and you were disappointed, so I'm curious of your thoughts on it.
But I like raspberry champagne and cake.
Exactly. We'll see. We're still drinking some drinks that we got at the Serenity Bar upstairs.
Sangrias.
Yeah, that bar has a different menu, so definitely check that out if you are 21 years or older. It is time to try the cake. Was I wrong? Because I remember last time you were disappointed.
It's good, but it's very, very light, so it's almost too light that it doesn't taste like anything.
Doesn't taste like anything. Definitely the funfetti cheesecake is my favorite cake.
Yeah.
That they serve here. Here on deck 12, he has decided to participate in the basketball free throw. Does not look like he's doing so good. Oh, yep. And there we are. That was the basketball free throw. An activity. They do have seating up here for people like me. He made it to round 3, which he has to make the next 2 baskets to keep going. Okay. Last one. Oh, that was great. I did not expect him to make that. The Alchemy Bar is open, so we are having a few drinks. I went with the Perfect Storm. You went with one of my favorite, French Kiss, and we are playing trivia. We just finished sports trivia, and now we're going to play on 90s music. So with the 90s trivia music, they have a dance-off going on right now. We did pretty well. Not bad. Dance-off going on right now. There you go.
I'm ready for him.
He's definitely got our bit right here. It was a fun time. Definitely need all different, you need to get all the answers right because there's multiple people who got all the answers right and now have a dance off. We are currently in the Red Frog pub drinking a Hefeweizen.
Really good.
It's a really good Hefeweizen. It's interesting here because the Red Frog Pub is actually the karaoke side. So right now they are doing karaoke. We just had an announcement that kind of ruined the karaoke, but it's fun to watch the karaoke here. So they are doing karaoke here.
All right, I think we're good.
And if you haven't been to the Red Frog Pub, they do have a unique menu that we'll show off later. But it's a fun place to enjoy some drinks and listening to some music. On deck 5, they do have a walking promenade,
The
lanai area that goes around the ship. And look at this yacht coming into Nassau. That is some fancy yacht right there.
Yeah.
And we are sailing away from Nassau. There's Atlantis in the distance. We are at the main dining room here
Elegant
for
night.
Elegant Night. We are table 107.
Right here with the window /
Lifeboat.
lifeboat view.
Yeah. We'll show you what we get.
Yeah.
In Atlantis, all the way in the distance over here. In the main dining room, the servers did change a little bit. They don't give you a basket of bread. They give you 2 options of bread. You can pick both, as I did. And then they give you 3 condiments that you can choose for. We chose all 3.
Looks really nice.
It is
very
very-
reminiscent of celebrity croutons.
Yes, it looks just like celebrity. And I kind of like it more because you can mix and match versus just having the bread at your table. Our appetizers have arrived. I got the meatball soup, and you got the pork tarts.
Yeah.
Both of these menu items I don't remember on the menu previously. I got spaghetti carbonara. This is a dish that I really want to try in Italy. I really want to go to Italy. And you got prime rib.
Yes, a dish that I don't need to try in Italy.
Yes. And this looks delicious right here. Look at that. Picture perfect. So you just said your prime rib is one of the best that you've ever had on Carnival?
Yeah, this is our at the end of this cruise it'll be our 45th night on Carnival, and this is so much better prime rib than we've had on trips in the past. It's really, really good.
It looks really good. It is dessert time. You got a creme brulee.
I already started taking the sugar off. I'm sorry, YouTube.
He does not like the burnt sugar of
No.
creme brulee. We got a chocolate martini here,
Delicious.
which is delicious. And I got the classic Carnival melting cake, which is classic. It's delicious if you never had it. Look at that. So today's main theater show was Flick. It's actually one of my favorite shows on Carnival. It actually might be my favorite show.
Yeah, on Carnival,
with
I think it's my
theater.
favorite, yeah.
Yes, I love it. It does go through a lot of famous movie songs, everything from Titanic to Aerosmith to
E.T.
Yes.
Cooked Out of the Third Kind.
they have a
Harry
whole
Potter.
the whole section of like John Williams,
Star Wars.
Yes,
It's really, really good.
I love the ending sequels of how they go to Willy Wonka, to The Mask, to...
Yeah, that's something I would not think to see in a show here in 2021.
Yes, and
Because I love the mask.
yes, I also love how they use so many effects. They have all these fans around that blows around.
The show
you know.
feels more Cirque du Soleil than, cruise line production show.
Yes, and I think that's the reason why it's my favorite here on Carnival. So if you do see Flick, if it's showing, Flick's a great show. We are in the lobby listening to 3 electric violinists. They sound great. They sound amazing listening to them. And then, of course, we are drinking some after dinner martinis and after show here in the lobby bar. And again, these probably are my favorite musician acts to listen to over here. They sound really great. They have a variety of music, anywhere from classic songs to very modern movie songs and everything. Sounds great.
2 steps towards your partner. You clap your hands 3 times. You take 2 steps back. You clap 3 times. That's simple. We do it twice.
The cruise director is
5,
teaching a
6,
Scottish
7, 8.
dance.
1, 2, clap, 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 back, 2, clap, clap, clap. 1, 2, clap, 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 back, 2, clap, clap.
one popular music act that is on board is Brad Piano Man, and it's always crowded in here. They do have their own cocktail menu. The Showstopper cocktail is really, really good. He is also a very good piano player, and it is hilarious with some of his jokes. He does a family version as well as after 11 p.m. an adult version. It is comedy night time, so we are here at Punchliner Comedy. We are drinking 2 shots. This is called Not Your Grandmother's Cinnamon.
Yeah.
It is rum chata.
It's horchata and fireball.
Horchata. I was wrong. But this, the Punchliner does get very popular, so we are here about 18 minutes early. And ordering some drinks. We'll have another drink. They do have a specialty menu here. It is day 3 now on the ship. We did finish in the comedy club. Don't ever
Blue drink of death.
Yeah, don't ever get the power. What was it called?
Punchliner. I mean,
drink.
If you're not on the beverage plan, you get some bang for your buck.
Yes, but after your drink number 15, we both maxed out yesterday. I was doing okay because I didn't get it, but he was having a little difficulties.
And now I've got my well-balanced breakfast of kielbasa, bacon, 2 potatoes, and rum.
Yes. And I got a lot more heartier meal over here. And it is Half Moon Cay Day. To get off at Half Moon Cay, you do need to take a smaller boat called Tendering to the port. You come down to the theater and get a zone. And you're waiting until your zone is called. I think we have, right now they're on 27. So we have 2 zones to call. It's about 10 o'clock in the morning. And now we're on that Tinder boat. It did only maybe 5-minute wait.
Yeah, it was bad at all.
Not bad at all. We were one of the last ones to board, so that was nice.
You get lucky, yeah.
You do get lucky. Usually on the return, you do wait longer because not as many people are getting on and off as constantly. But you also get a beautiful view of the magic. This is the island over here, Half Moon Cay.
We saw people horseback riding earlier at breakfast.
We did.
It really cool.
Horseback riding. And it's a gorgeous ship right now. They just repainted.
Yeah,
I think this is the 2nd ship. Mardi Gras was the first ship that got a paint job.
Yeah, with the new hull design.
With the new design, and it looks gorgeous. And you get a good view of the ship as we pull away onto the island. One more quick look at that ship. Cool fact that this boat that we were on was Holland to America's line. That is part of the Carnival family. As well as that one. That one's definitely an excursion boat.
That looks very expensive.
It does. And we have made it to Half Moon Cay. And this will be our review for the next few hours while we hang out on the beach. We are now on the pirate ship of the Captain Morgan Bar. I'm kind of disappointed. The menu is not anything unique, but I love how you can go on the 2nd deck right over here, and you can get a pretty good view, as I pan very fast, I apologize. A very good view of the ship right here, as well as part of the beach and the ocean. And they are doing right now sand building contest with the cruise director. It's lunchtime here at Half Moon Cay, and the hot dog looks decent. I got some potato salad and then a burger, but this burger doesn't look that great versus the guy's burger. It kind of blows my mind they can make such a good burger on the ship, but then here on the island, not so much. But the burger, the hot dog looks decent. And we're back on the tender, going back to the boat. We are already in our swimming gear. It is starting to rain a little, but we are going to go on the slide. There's 2 different slides here on the Magic. Well, technically 3. There's these baby Rachel slides. There's the toilet bowl slide, and then the yellow body slide, which is really long. Warning, the hot tub is very, very hot. We couldn't even sit in it. We could only dip our feet into it because it is that hot. Apparently the one on deck 5 that we haven't tried out is freezing though. I needed a snack, so I decided to get some pizza. And usually they only give you 2 slices and half of pizza. But I asked for 4 cheese and they just gave me a whole plate of pizza. So I probably won't finish all this as I have dinner. But it's snack time. Even though I just showed pizza and snack time, we did have a few drinks and played at the casino.
And I would just say, like, Randall would love the dinner tonight because look at this Don't Mess with Texas B&B plate we got.
That is quite the plate. And again, we are by the window over here, looking at the ocean as we sail away. Again, we're in the main dining room, and you get to pick which type of breads you want, as well as the condiments. And this one is baking drippings.
Yeah, bacon pan drippings.
How is it?
Oh, that's good stuff. That's good stuff.
That is good stuff. I do like how Carnival now does give you different options to dip your bread. We got all 3 again, and both types of bread. I believe this is a new appetizer to Carnival's menu. It is fried mozzarella sticks. And then we also got meatballs. And he also got fried mozzarella sticks. Because who doesn't love mozzarella sticks? We got a beef tenderloin that looks amazing.
Yeah.
And then I went kind of southern with the southern chicken, fried chicken, and mashed potatoes. And I believe that's gravy. It is dessert time. I got the bitter and blanc. And you went with the classic, what I had last night.
Yeah, the melting cake.
It's so good. We have cashed in our no deal winnings, and we are now playing bingo. Wish us luck. It is showtime.
Here we go.
And we are here at Gender Showdown. It is drink times, and of course we are at the Alchemy Bar. We just got strawberry martinis while we are listening to a guitar player who sounds really, really amazing. Up next is a deck party here on night 3. So I love this idea for the mega deck party. They're going through the decades and playing different songs for every decade. Normally it's a 70s or 80s party, but this one caters to all different generations, which I love. And they got glow sticks. And that is a wrap on night 3 with our lovely animal. I think he's supposed to be a giraffe.
He's definitely reading, like, the Debarkation newspaper.
Yes.
I'm not sure. It's really good, and it's cool to get like a creative new talent out of, because normally it's like the same 4 or 5 always. This is really nice.
Yeah, we had the monkey yesterday.
This is top notch.
It is our last day here, so it is day 4 and it is sea day. So one of our favorite meals is sea day brunch. I have eggs Benedict, bacon, and a honey biscuit, rancho, and you had...
Yeah, the pancetta scrambled.
That looks great.
And a steak and eggs.
And a steak and egg. That's kind of a small steak, but this is one of our favorite meals. And of course, drinking a mimosa. We are playing trivia. It is slogans trivia this morning. It is very crowded here on Sea Day, so if you want to see, get here early. On almost every Carnival cruise, we see if we need any alcohol. And we decided to go with the 4 for 40 deal. You can mix and match, so we went with 3 different Bacardi flavors and then the spice Bacardi. And it's another trivia. Here we're at One Hit Wonders. I believe this is about a 5th trivia of the cruise. And to win, guys, you need every single answer to win. Almost every trivia we played, someone knew every single answer and got all the points. So be forewarned. Know your trivia. After a little casino, we are back at Pigs and Anchor again. It does have limited hours. It's only on the day that you board the ship and any day at seas, and it's only open for about 2 hours. They do have quite the selection. They have potato salad, mac and cheese, chicken, beef. We went with the pork and sausage and the mac and cheese. Then you can also get rolls, collard greens. It's a good selection. We are now in the Red Frog pub. We are just having some drinks. They do have some specialty beers, is what I meant to say. Especially beers like this one. Which one are you having?
I'm having the Red Frog Caribbean Wheat, which is a really nice light beer to drink.
That sounds good. And then, of course, they have their own specialty menu. There is musicians here. We've listened to a couple, and they also do karaoke in this bar. It is raining outside here, so we are back indoors. We decided to play some more Shovel Park, and this time you beat me. You redeemed yourself. Yeah, it was 31 to 24, I think, something like that. He redeemed himself. We might have to play one more time. One thing that I do love about Carnival is they don't use the paper straws. Of course, plastic straws not environmental friendly, so they use sugar straws, and there's different flavors of straws. It is seed day, and it is dessert time, and they always have desserts that feature different types of chocolate. So we got chocolate cheesecake and chocolate mousse. Now we are also kind of eating our way through the day to do a tour and review, and at the end of that video that we are going to post, they are going to have all the menu items. But right now, it's dessert time. We are now in the back of the boat at the bar, and look at his drink. It's a chocolate mocha getaway.
It's about 1,000,000 degrees outside, so this is going to taste amazing.
It is, but it's really, really pretty outside. You can't see all ocean. There's nothing around us. It's gorgeous. Not a cloud in the sky right now. It did rain earlier, but 100 degrees, and that's a fancy looking drink right there.
It's delicious.
It's delicious. We are back in the Ocean Plaza, and it's actually really funny. A game show that they're playing. It's Dare to Pair. You pair up with a complete stranger, and you guess their answers of multiple choice questions. We are back at the Alchemy Bar here. I was actually going to order a watermelon martini, but I wasn't here, so I told him what I wanted, and he forgot. So he ordered me a French kiss, which is my second favorite item here on the menu, and then he ordered a martini mojito. So that's not on the menu. They can actually do a lot of things off the menu. If you want a raspberry cocktail, or you can say a color, I want a blue martini, they'll make it for you. It is Guy's Burgers time. We are sharing one. We have an onion ring this time. We got the classic donkey sauce that Guy is famous for. Of course, we loaded up with potato straws and sauteed onions. We were playing mini golf, and I thought I was going to be a hole in one for a second, but then it stopped there. So far, it is a tie. It is brutal out here, but not too crowded because it's so hot in the sun. The roof course is open, and there's no one on it. And he won mini golf. It was close though. We were tied up until the second to last hole. We do suggest bring your own ball, as they currently have foam ones over here that does blow in the wind and move quite a bit. So if you want a fair game, bring your own ball. If you don't care, use theirs. And for our last night, we're back in the main dining room. I got a steak, ale, and cheddar soup. You got chicken tenders, and of course we had our bread and 3 dips. So far, so good. The main entrees are here. I got a pork chop, and yours look really good. You got a short rib. A classic dessert for the last day on the Carnival cruise is the Baked Alaska. And then I got, again, the Carnival melting cake. It is another night here in Punchliner Comedy Club. We're seeing the family show at 7:30. We are having some drinks here in the lobby. There's a lot of musical acts. One of our favorites is the Acoustics Jams with Lizette and Tyler. They're really good, and we're having some delicious martinis, though in a wine glass. But it's easier to walk with these. We are in the Ocean Plaza listening to Daryl, who is a guitar playing. He is right now doing all 90s set, and he's also one of our favorites musicians on the cruise.
Make some noise if you're ready for showtime. Alright, keep that energy up, let's clap those hands. We clap, clap, clap.
We're here in the theater watching America Rocks. And that will do it for the fourth night. We watched the show, which was an average show. I mean, it's what you think. They do.
Show.
Correct. They do have a lot of lasers and pyrotechs, but not much set changes or anything like that. We grabbed a drink at the lobby bar. We listened to the electric violinist a little bit, which I love. And now we're headed out. So thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions about the activities that we had on board or anything that we did, let us know down in the comment section. And again, thank you so much for watching.